Maladjusted Misfits.
Hi, I'm Adam.
And I'm Joe.
And together we're the Maladjusted Misfits.
And this is the one where we talk about friends.
Why are we on roller skates?
Somebody sent in a request. Ow!
Oh, she's down. Welcome, Misfits, and hello to any new Friends fans that have stumbled across our podcast.
Every week we rewatch the next episode in sequential order because that makes the most sense.
And we break it down.
And we look up trivia.
And we give our own maladjusted take on the whole chick chirping, duck quacking episode.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Cold.
Cold. It is cold out there.
Very cold.
It's cold out there every day.
I love Groundhog Day.
What's been going on?
And nothing. Just being cold, and your dad came and visited this weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dad came from out of town
Yep.
for a visit. We saw my nephew's show.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later.
We'll talk about that. That was an experience.
It was a good time.
It was. What episode are we doing this week?
We're doing the one with the chick and the duck.
Aw. What's our IMDb plot?
Joey buys a chick for him and Chandler. Pete offers Monica a job at his restaurant, but she is undecided if she should accept it. Ross shows his continued feelings for Rachel when he gives up being on TV for her.
All right, our episode director this week is Michael Lembeck.
Michael Lembeck.
He's returning director. He was mostly in season 2. We saw a lot of him.
Yep.
Only one in season 3, this one. But
Okay.
he'll be back for a few more episodes in 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Ooh.
He also directed a short-lived sitcom called Guys with Kids from 2012 to 2013.
Okay.
Created by Jimmy Fallon.
Oh.
Yeah. 3 30-something dads struggle as parents because they're all still children at heart. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Starring Anthony Anderson. You know who that is.
Yeah.
And then Jesse Bradford. I didn't recognize him in anything.
Okay.
And then Zach Krieger. And you might know him from the movie Barbarian.
Oh, yeah, he's the writer-director of Barbarian.
Yeah.
Nice.
Our episode writer this week is Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Yes, returning writer, but this is his last episode of Friends. He's mostly written for cartoons, as I previously mentioned, What's New, Scooby-Doo, and Looney Tunes Unleashed,
Ooh.
and Johnny Test, and then a show called Doodle Bops.
Doodle Bops.
Yeah. The preview scared the bejesus out of me.
Oh.
You need to look it up.
I need to look it up?
Yeah,
Everybody needs to look it up?
It's creepy as F. It was weird. I was just like...
Weird, I might like it, or weird,
No, weird, like, green is not a creative color, like, freaky.
Right, like, so I would like it. It's...
Possibly. You might find it fascinating. The name alone is weird. Doodle Bops, but...
Doodle Bops.
When was our original air date?
The original air date was April 17th, 1997. 3 new movies entered the top 10 that week.
Okay.
Murder at 1600, starring Wesley Snipes as he investigates the death of a young woman in the White House. McHale's Navy, a remake of a 1960s TV show following the misadventures of a misfit PT boat crew during World War II. The movie starred Tom Arnold.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that sounds like a good... Let's do a funny sitcom from the 60s.
Right.
They went through a whole series of those.
Yes.
I don't remember them ever working out.
No.
I guess we got 90s ones probably coming up soon,
Right.
80s and 90s. Family Ties. We need a Family Ties movie right about now.
Oh my God. They did do the Brady Bunch.
Right, that was pretty good. They made that
Yeah.
ironic and
Right.
goofy. And...
But Family Ties would be scary.
and lastly, It Heads in a Duffel Bag.
Oh no.
That's a 90s movie title if I ever heard one. Stars Joe Pesci as mob bagman Tommy Spinelli as he finds that his luggage, containing the proof of his gang's latest hit, has been switched with a bag belonging to a college student who is on a Mexican vacation with his girlfriend and her parents.
Wow.
Can you imagine opening a duffel bag and there being 8 heads in there?
And then my throw up on top of
Yeah.
it.
These aren't my clothes.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine that. Are you ready for some trivia?
I am ready for some trivia.
Awesome. At the beginning of the episode, Gunther brings Rachel a cocoa.
A cocoa, yep.
Yes,
he tries
outside
to, yeah.
of Central Perk. Even though he said it was against the rules. The one with Frank Jr., Gunther sends Rachel outside to get the cup Phoebe has. But, of course, he would bend the rules for Rachel.
He would bend them for Rachel. And that was probably when that weirder guy still owned Central Perk.
Oh, that's true. And we didn't hear from him. Terry. At around 17 minutes in the episode, little Yasmin, the baby chick,
Okay.
poops on the lazy boy recliner.
Oh, this is little Yasmin.
Yes, well, Joey is speaking to Chandler about why he did not get rid of the chick.
Yes.
So when I was reading the trivia, that little Yasmin poops on the lazy boy was the sentence. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck did that just say?
Little Yasmin.
I had to unwrap that a little
Yeah.
bit, like backpedal. What is that?
None of the bleeps are potty trained.
This is the final appearance of the Moon Dance Diner.
Boo.
So you and I saw it when we went to New York City in 2004 for our 10-year anniversary.
Yeah,
But in 2009, it was struggling financially.
right.
Despite it being in New York City and in Friends and multiple other movies it showed up in, they sold the building for $7,500.
Oh.
$7,500 to a couple in Wyoming who paid nearly $300,000 to move it to Wyoming and restore and reopen it. It sadly closed in 2012.
Oh.
And now it sits empty and sad.
In Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Where nobody's around to see it.
Moon Dance Diner
Yeah.
in Wyoming. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's kind of sad. And now there's like condos in its place.
Right, in New York, right.
Right. The chick is male, as seen in later episodes, when it grows into a rooster.
Spoiler alert.
And the duck is female, as indicated by her all-white, bland appearance.
Boring ducks.
Joey and Chandler often call the chick female and the duck male.
Right.
Which I thought was funny.
Right. Well, it's like the people who think all cats are girls and all
Yes.
boys, all dogs are boys.
Yeah. All right. What were your episode reactions, Adam?
My reaction. Well, let's see. This is a delightful episode.
Yes, it is.
R&R's together again, but not in a stress-inducing way.
Yeah.
You know, they're kind of being helpful with each other, a little bit flirty. Monica and Pete are moving along while he's making secrets with Phoebe. And the boys are getting their pets. I think someone was mad that the monkey was gone and wanted more animals back, so we get a chick and a duck. It's weird fun.
Yeah. A chick and the duck in an apartment are weird pets.
Yes.
I do agree. This one is fun. Monica and Pete's story continues, and I like Pete, John Favreau. The chick and the duck intro is super cute. Chandler and Joey roll as husband and wife just cracks me up. And Ross and Rachel not fighting, but really being good friends. And I kind of think Rachel takes advantage of this, new relationship level for Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
takes
does.
advantage of it.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to do some favorites?
I am ready to do some favorites. Joe, what's your favorite line?
I know you hate when I do couplets.
Couplets.
It's when Phoebe and Monica are in Central Perk and they're playing 20 questions.
Yeah.
And Monica says, "Does this have anything to do with Chandler and that sock he keeps by his bed?" "No, but let's come back to that."
Don't come back to that.
No, that's gross.
No.
Anyone that knows that has sock by the bed, you just don't talk about it. What's your favorite line?
Mine is, yeah, hi. You guys got any of those baby chicks? Because I was just watching this commercial on TV, and man, those things are cute.
Commercial. It was a news story.
About what a bad idea it is.
He just saw how cute they were. And then dialed a number? Like,
No, he looks it up in the phone
okay,
book.
he looked it up in the phone book.
Yeah,
All right.
he looks it up for a pet store.
All right. Favorite moment. I'm gonna have to go with when Monica's gonna quit at the Moondance Diner, and she asks Pete to push her in so she can quit, and she runs into something, and there's a big loud crash, and she goes, "I'm all right."
Yeah, that's a fun moment.
I'm okay. Sorry, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
What's yours?
Mine is the entrance of the duck. It's set up and it's perfectly delivered by the guys. I
so
like
cute.
the whole little conversation they have before, and then
And that's not the only.
not the only animal they do it.
Very funny. A favorite outfit. Now I know I've said many times on the podcast I'm not a fan of brown.
Not a fan of brown.
But that being said, Monica looks adorable in the brown and turquoise striped shirt and pants. Just cutie patootie. Her hair's cute, the outfit, everything. I love it. What about you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about Monica.
Oh
yeah. Ironic win for me.
Oh, okay.
Ross in his plantation suit. It could have been worse. It could have been made out of leather, I guess. He looks ridiculous.
Oh my God.
And they make fun of him so appropriately.
It's the worst. I mean, why would anybody think that, like, off-white suit with double breasts? Ugh.
And a bow tie.
And a bow tie.
The whole thing is just atrocious.
It's laughable. All right, themes we explore in this episode. Theme number 1, non-traditional pets.
That's right.
Remember you used to have a millipede?
I did have a millipede.
Do you remember his name?
Yeah, Space Monkey. And theme 2, taking care of an ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not many people would do what Ross did.
No.
Although he was the one that got in trouble, so he's trying to make it nice. You know,
Right.
Well.
If we ever broke up, I'd like to thank you that you could call me to help you get dressed for the hospital. I wouldn't help you get dressed to go to Joanna's.
No. Theme 3, giving your platonic friend a restaurant.
That's right.
She's not in love with you. She doesn't want to date you. But I'm going to give her a restaurant.
I'm gonna give her a restaurant. And theme 4, oh my.
There's several oh my moments in this episode.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a quick break before we break down the episode. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, guess what I'm doing tonight?
What?
I'm checking out the restaurant with Pete.
Oh, Monica, I'm so excited for you.
I know.
Oh, I have something to tell you,
What?
but I can't tell you.
Okay, but wouldn't it be easier if you had to tell me something that you could tell me?
Well, sure, in a perfect world. But no, I promised I wouldn't tell, and I swore to all my gods.
Okay. Does it have to do with Ross and Rachel?
No.
Does it have to do with Joey?
No.
Does it have to do with Chandler and that sock he keeps by his bed?
No, but let's come back to that later.
Does it have to do with Frank Jr.?
No.
Is it anything to do with all of your weird family stuff?
No.
Does it have to do with Ugly Naked Guy's new exercise routine?
No. We are back.
We're back.
We're going to break down the episode now. I hope you're prepared.
Get ready. Here it comes. All right, the cold open exterior sidewalk of Central Perk. Rachel, Phoebe, and Monica. Monica is on roller skates being pushed back and forth between Phoebe and Rachel. Rachel asks, whose dumb idea was it to put you guys in roller skates? And Mon says, some idiot put a suggestion in the suggestion box. Cut to Phoebe OMGing that they used her idea.
Damn it, Phoebe.
Monica goes, that was you? While being pushed back towards Rachel.
I like her little scrunched up face. She
Yeah.
is like, argh.
Like, I want to be mad, but you're my friend. Just then, Gunther opens the door, breaking his own rule, and says he made some cocoa for Rachel. As Monica full-on crashes into Rachel, knocking them both to the ground with Monica on top of her.
Oh, yeah.
Phoebe and Gunther both ask if they're okay as Joey exits Central Perk and sees them writhing on top of each other, moaning, and says, oh my. They both give him a dirty look. Cue I'll be there for you.
Oh, my. All right, now we're at Joey and Chandler's apartment. Joey and Chandler. Joey is flicking through the channels as Chandler enters from his bedroom in a vest, not a sweater vest, and sporting a goatee.
Oh, my.
Joey tells him that with said goatee, he looks like Satan. That was the old thing to do in TV shows, when you have a bad guy.
It was a regular guy with a goatee made him an evil person.
Or if there was an evil version of, like, Spock did it.
That's right.
There was an evil Spock. He had a goatee.
That's hilarious.
That was just code for evil guy. I don't look as silly with my goatee as Chandler does, right?
No, because you have a full,
Well, I know now I do. I'm saying when I had a goatee.
No.
I'm not sure of your phrasing there. Okay, I'll move on. Chandler quips, so that's why the priest threw holy water on me. They usually throw it on me for different reasons. Joey then turns all sad, and Chandler tells him that he has to cheer up. He's still upset about Kate.
Yeah.
He invites Joey out with him and Ross because anything is better than sitting around all day crying over Kate. And Joey contends that he was crying because... And then he sees Quincy M.E. on the TV and claims the tears were because no one believed Quincy's theory. So Quincy M.E. was a television program where Jack Klugman of The Odd Couple played Quincy, a brilliant, irascible coroner who investigates suspicious deaths, which usually suggests murder.
Irascible?
Yeah, it means short-tempered. I had to look it up. That was just on the IMDb page.
Wow, that's a big word.
Yeah. I used to watch Quincy with my granny.
Aww.
Then in pops Ross. If you want a glimpse of the Magnadoodle, this is the best spot to do it. We'll tell what it is later. He shouts that he's going to be on TV. Well, duh, Ross, we're watching you on TV. I know. Ross doesn't know he's on TV, but he will be on... Because they are putting on a paleontologist panel together to discuss the fossils they found in Peru, and the Discovery Channel is going to film it.
Wow.
Chandler exclaims, "Oh my God, who's going to watch that?" Making fun of Ross. Ross and Joey both drops their heads like, "Oh, that's kind of mean." Ross asks if he's ready to go, and Chandler starts to head out, but Joey adds, "I saw a girl with that vest." And Chandler says, "Thanks, man," and removes it and tosses it over his shoulder as he leaves. Joey, still sad, sits on the kitchen counter and unmutes the TV. Then a news show is on. Okay, the news program is about how bad an idea it is to give baby chicks as presents during Easter, because due to improper care, most will be dead by the 4th of July.
Jesus.
I like how they put that time frame on there.
Right?
Joe immediately thumbs through the phone book, picks up the phone, and says, and I quote, "Yeah, hi, you guys got any of those baby chicks? Because I was watching this commercial on TV, and man, those guys are cute."
Totally missed the point. All right, now we're at the Moon Dance Diner with Monica and Pete.
Yes.
Pete comes in and says hi to Monica, and she's excited and rolls over to him, but falls into his arms immediately. He catches her and stands her back upright. She mentions that he is much sturdier than Chandler. He crumpled like a piece of paper. I think season 6 Chandler could have held her, but season 3 he looks like Satan in a girl's vest.
Nice.
She asks what he brought her, and it's hotel toiletries from Japan.
Ooh.
Mon remarks, "These are going in my permanent collection in the closet that stores all the junk." Then there's a cut line. Pete says, "You know what that says in English? Made in Texas."
That's fun.
She asks him if he wants coffee, and he does, so she rolls behind the counter, but falls, again, immediately. Pops up and says, "Regular or decaf?" He laughs and says, "Whichever's closest." He tells her to ask him what he did today, and she asks, and he remarks that he bought a restaurant and wants her to be the head chef.
Uh-oh.
She says, "Whoa!" and falls again.
Falls again. All right, so now we're at Monica and Rachel's. And Monica and Rachel are there. And Monica's telling Rachel how ridiculous it is that Pete bought her a restaurant. Rachel notes, what a jerk. You want me to kick his ass?
I do. That was almost my runner-up.
It has been Monica's dream ever since she first got her Easy Bake Oven and opened Easy Monica's Bakery. Big laughs from the audience at that one.
I had an Easy Bake Oven.
Everybody had an Easy Bake Oven.
I loved it. It was so
My
fun.
sister had an Easy Bake Oven.
I love later on when they talk about how ridiculous it is for
Yeah.
child to expect a light bulb to cook brownie.
Right. It was one of those, is that just a light bulb in there?
Right. But the fact that it got hot enough to cook the brownies is cray-cray.
Right. Monica would kill for the job. She can do the job. She has paid her dues. She says this as she pulls the giant stuffing from her breasts. But Monica thinks Pete is just doing it because he has a crush on her. And Rachel asks again, and you still aren't attracted to him at all? Nope, she not. She can't accept a restaurant. She couldn't even accept a necklace from Stu Vincent in the 2nd grade. Rachel says, that is totally different. He was your health teacher.
Oh.
And Monica playfully smacks at her. Then I don't know if Rachel is just making a joke.
Right.
Or if he really was the health teacher. I'm confused.
That's inappropriate, yeah.
Because then she does the side pain thing. Oh, you hit me in my side pain.
Oh.
Side still hurts from when Monica crashed into her yesterday.
Damn it, Phoebe!
And Monica says sorry and tries to hug her, but that hurts too. And then comes Ross. Say, hey guys, guess what? But they just stare at him because he is wearing a double-breasted off-white suit with a brown bow tie with white polka dots on it. And the looks that Monica and Rachel have are just priceless. Monica looks like she can't believe the gift that she has just been given. And Rachel guesses to Ross's query, you got a job on a riverboat? And Ross takes a moment to point out that he didn't wear the suit for a year because Rachel hated it. But she is no longer his girlfriend, so ellipses. And then Rachel infers that the suit is making a point. Now that he's on his own, he can look as stupid as he likes. Ross, apparently having not seen Monica's face a minute earlier, asks, you like it, don't you? Yeppers, she likes it more on Ross than on Colonel Sanders.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
He turns away to leave all mad, and Monica says, she's kidding. Where are you going? Tell us. And Rachel jumps in. Was it how you invented the cotton gin? Ross says, fine, bye. He leaves.
There's some cut lines on the DVD, so Monica goes, was that a little harsh? After Ross leaves. Rachel goes, oh, come on. Don't you remember when you used to wear that gray sweatsuit and I used to call you the Hindenburg? Monica goes, no. My mistake.
Over the line.
It is a little harsh. All right, now we're back at Joey and Chandler's apartment. Joey, Chandler, and Phoebe.
Yes, ma'am.
Chandler is questioning Phoebe on how long after she put the suggestion in the box did it take for the roller skating thing to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Phoebe says about 3 months. Chandler says, okay, so I have another 2 weeks before the topless thing kicks in.
Oh, man, and she's about to quit.
Okay, so I got to point out, Phoebe is in the refrigerator, right, when she's talking to Chandler, and comes out with a canister of carnation milk.
Yes, I saw that.
Then licks her finger and sticks it in the canister. Like, licks and put? What?
Yeah. I mean, what the hell was that? She just dabs it on her tongue like a movie cop checking to see if it's cocaine.
I'm like, is that something people did?
I've never seen anybody do that ever.
No. And why would you? It's kind of gross.
Somebody's going, I have carnation finger snacks all the time.
Is that like peanut butter?
Yeah.
So Joey enters carrying a Hush Puppies box, and that's with shoes, not the delicious deep-fried dough balls.
Oh.
Hush
Dough
Puppies.
balls.
He presents it to Chandler and says he got him a gift, and he tells him to open it quick.
Joey looks so excited.
I know.
He's so happy.
He opens it to reveal a baby chick.
It's a chicken.
And Phoebe scolds the guys. Do you know anything about chicks? Chandler says, foul? No. Women? No. Phoebe informs them that, okay, well, they're a huge responsibility, especially at this age. They require constant care. They need just the right amount of food and lots of love.
It's not a box of rats.
To which Joey replies, what? That is not going to be a problem, and picks up the chick for a cuddle.
Aw.
To which Chandler says, easy, Lenny, which is a reference to the character Lenny from the John Steinbeck classic novel Of Mice and Men, who Lenny held the small animals too tightly and killed them accidentally.
Yep.
Remember when the girl kid put a kitten in a Tupperware container?
Ah, yes. You don't know the terror of Schrodinger's cat until you've opened a Tupperware container while hoping the kitten is still alive.
That was a day.
I put the cat in there for bed. What? How long has it been in there? I don't know.
With the lid on it.
Yeah.
Yes. And a blanket over it. It was, I get it, but no. Yeah,
I opened up.
Oh.
The scary stuff. Okay, so now we're back at the Moondance Diner. Monica, Phoebe, and Pete. Phoebe is flipping through a magazine at the counter next to Pete, and Pete is asking Monica if she has thought about the restaurant. And Monica's like, here's the thing. And Pete groans, not the thing. I hate the thing. What's the thing? She can't do it. She says you have all these feelings for me. He's like, wait. If that's the problem, you have no problem. He was going to tell her. He met somebody else on the trip. She's Anne, and she's a journalist. Phoebe is watching closely in the background now.
Right.
They met on a plane. Anne asked if she could finish off his peanuts. He misheard her. They had a big laugh.
I like how you read it like Pete. He has that like lispy thing about his voice. He has a very distinct voice.
Yeah. He just got tired of waiting. And Monica thinks that's great. So she's so happy for him. And now she can work for him. It's all so incredible. She skates over for a hug and a kiss. And now she's going to roll to the office and quit. Pete's going to give her a push. And he does. And she's quitting. And Monica rolls out of sight. And there's a crashing noise. And then she rolls the other way, shouting, I'm okay. I'm all right. And Pete smiles at Phoebe, who says, that's exciting. You went to Japan, made up a woman. This woman, she is fictitious, no? And Pete wants to know why Phoebe would think such an unlikely thing. And Phoebe explains, Pete is still into Monica, made up a girl so Monica would agree to work with him, and they spend more time together, and something may happen. And Pete goes, you're good. And Phoebe claims to be fairly intuitive and psychic, and then Pete asks her to promise not to tell Monica. And she can, and does. Then adds, tell her what? And Pete thinks she's doing that play along thing.
Right.
And then she pretends as if she really forgot what she was saying, and then says she's fairly intuitive, but her memory sucks.
Right. I'm not falling for it.
Yeah, this is all lies. These are all Phoebe lies.
Right. I don't like it because then later on she's going to tell Monica what Pete said, but if she forgot, and then she gives him that look, no, of course, I tell her what?
Right.
So her facial expressions and the way she responds.
I told you can't trust Phoebe. She's fooling around with you all the time.
She's keeping you on your toes. All right, we're back.
Toes!
We're back at Joey and Chandler's. Chandler, the chick, and Joey. We open on the chick in a Lincoln log playpen.
Oh, which is super cute.
And he has a heat lamp. And Chandler says, okay, but this is the last time. This is the final sacrifice. Sorry, wrong story.
Wrong story.
He sings Old MacDonald chorus, chick, chick here, chick, chick there. Joey walks in and he's singing and he ends with chicken.
Chicken.
Giving Joey a look, to which he returns. He asks, how's she doing? Chandler questions, she? Joey says, yeah, don't you think she's a she? Which is funny, as we said, she becomes a rooster.
They're getting a second opinion.
But Chandler says he doesn't know and picks them up and blows on the feathers and says, I can't tell. Whatever it was went back in too quickly.
I do like that line. That was almost I like his little...
You do that with kittens. We've misgendered kittens all the time. You think it's a girl or you think it's a boy, and yeah. So Joey says, all right, and informs him that he's got to change. He's meeting some of the cast for drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Chandler is like, excuse me? I stayed home from work today while you were at rehearsal so somebody could be here with our chick. Joey says, hey, who was up from 2 o'clock this morning until 5 o'clock this morning trying to get her to go back to sleep? I love the roles being outlined here. It cracks me up. Mm-hmm. Chandler says, you don't think I get up when you get up?
Oh, here it comes.
Chandler says, yeah, here it comes. I'm stuck here all day. Then you come in, spend 2 seconds with us, and expect to go off gallivanting with your friends? Well, I don't think so, mister. Joey informs him he needs to relax since he was working all day. And Chandler bites back with,
and you don't think taking care of our chick is work?
Joey immediately backpedals and says, that's not what I said, okay? I just meant, and Chandler shouts, I know what you meant. It's amazing. It takes a pause and says, you notice that ever since we got this chick, we've been fighting a lot more than we used to.
Yeah.
Joey points out that maybe they weren't ready to have a chick. And there's some cut lines on the DVD.
Okay.
Chandler goes, I sure want one someday, though. And Joey goes, I know. I
want a chick someday.
Chandler says he'll take them back tomorrow. And Joey asks if they might be able to get their $3 back. Yeah, you can't take them back. We tried. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
She's just kidding. We ate them.
So Ross comes in carrying a garment bag and says, hey. And then there's cut lines on the DVD again. Ross goes, oh, hey, I can't believe you still have that. Kind of pointing to the chick. And Chandler goes, we're taking her back tomorrow. And Ross goes, no, that ridiculous thing on your face. And Joey goes, thank you. Ross takes out the suits and says, all right, listen, I have this TV thing in like 2 hours and I need your help, okay? What do you think? This blue suit or this brown one?
Blue.
Joey informs him, well, the brown one brings out your eyes, but your butt looks great in the blue one. Ross goes, really? And Joey and Chandler both give him a look like, how the fuck should we know? Adam, do you ever ask any of your male friends their advice on clothing choices?
No.
Poor Adam gets asked all the time when I'm getting ready for work if something looks okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think the crazier it is, the more he likes it.
All right.
Not sure how to take that either.
Monica and Rachel's there. Rachel's in a robe and reaches for an aspirin with her right hand and then starts moaning from the pain. And then she grabs the aspirin with her left hand. You know, I've had broken ribs before.
Yeah.
It's a little annoying.
Mm-hmm.
She fiddles with it before popping the lid off, and the aspirin explodes all over the floor as Ross walks in. Ross comments that aspirin dance really works. Rachel glares at him and then tries to bend to the floor to get the aspirin, but the pain stops her. And Ross asks her if her side still hurts, and she says yes, she's fine. And he butts, and she fines. And then to prove her fineness, she grabs an aspirin with her toes and lifts it to her hands, and then nearly topples over, and Ross must catch her. Ross tells her to go to the doctor, but she has an important dinner at her boss's house. Big deal, blah, blah, blah. He tells her she'll make a great impression. Hi, I'm Rachel Green. Nice to meet you. And he minds shaking hands with his feet. He tells her she probably has a broken rib as they walk away, leaving all the aspirin on Monica's floor. Rachel says her rib will still be broke tomorrow. She'll go to the hospital then. She would really like some help getting ready. Either help or go. Bye-bye. And Ross starts to go. And she asks, but before you go, could you please help me first? And Ross stops and checks his watch, and he agrees to help her. Chandler bursts into the apartment. Good. Do any of you guys know how to get a chick out of a VCR? I know. Wait, that's Pope's in a Volkswagen.
Remember when you did break or crack your ribs and then we got a call from the school
that
one day and the girl kid was like, the nurse was like, your daughter's complaining that she broke her ribs over the weekend. And we laughed so hard.
Yeah.
The nurse was kind of like, what the fuck? And I was like, no, her dad broke her ribs over the weekend.
No, her dad broke his own ribs. He didn't break her ribs.
Right.
For the record, I never broke her ribs.
And she never broke her ribs
No.
either.
She was just trying to copy an ailment she heard.
Yes, she heard. She was fun.
Yeah. Super fun times.
All right, we're in Rachel's bedroom, Ross and Rachel. Ross is in the background holding up 2 different sets of shoes over an outfit placed on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
She learned her lesson about picking out her outfits from the run where no one was ready.
Oh.
Rachel's putting on her eyeshadow with her left hand. She drops the brush and informs him she cannot do it. Can he please help her with this?
With makeup? I don't know.
He drops the shoes, takes the brush from her, and licks the tip. What? Why? What?
Well, as a paleontologist, when you're using your brushes to whisk the dirt off the bones, you always lick the tip first.
Would that be your first instinct, to take my makeup brush and lick the tip?
No, but I'm not a very lick the tip kind of guy.
Rachel takes the brush back and says, okay, let's use this brush. He hands him a new one, and he takes it and says, okay, this stuff? And Rachel says, careful, light, okay? You know how, just sweep it across the lid, okay? Just sweep it.
Sweep the leg.
Ross says, okie dokie, and pokes her in the eye with the brush.
Right.
Rachel says, that's just poking me in the eye. He's sorry. I'm sorry. Close.
Close.
Rachel repeats, okay, just sweep it. Ross says, sweep. And the shadow is dark, and she looks immediately like she has a black eye.
Yeah.
Rachel tells him to make it even, because we don't want it to be too much. We want it to be subtle. And Ross, it's a bit late for that, Rachel. Ross says, what? No. You don't wear enough of this.
And you need more tattoos and a nose ring.
She asks, since when do you think I don't wear enough of this? Well, close your eyes. I just think you're gonna like this, because close.
I like how he's more focused on the makeup than he is talking to her.
I like how he's close. He gets some more on the brush, and Rachel tells him to blow it. He blows it. Sorry, because I think this will make you a little more sophisticated. Sophisticated like a hooker?
Oh, sex worker, Green. Sex worker. Okay, so now we're at Central Perk. We're at Central Perk. Phoebe is on the sofa reading a magazine. She's doing a lot of magazine reading in this one.
Yeah, she's not working lately.
As Monica comes in and tells Phoebe she is checking out the restaurant with Pete tonight. And Phoebe's excited for Monica, but she has to tell her something. What? That you lied to Pete about having a bad memory? No, Monica asks what, but Phoebe says she cannot tell her. And Monica hypothesizes that it would be easier if she had something to tell her that she could tell her. And Phoebe responds, well, sure, in a perfect world. But no, she promised she would not tell. She swore to, like all her gods, even Cthulhu. Does it have to do with R&R?
No.
Joey.
No.
That sock Chandler keeps next to his bed.
No, but let's come back to that.
And Chandler probably will too.
Ew. All right, we're back at Rachel's bedroom. Ross and Rachel are still there.
Yes.
Ross is finishing up Rachel's makeup and says, there you go. Good enough for your party, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Rachel looks in the mirror and it's way overdone.
Yeah.
She looks like Ben put on her makeup. Rachel says, sure. I'll just sit next to this transsexual from purchasing.
Hey, Kim has a name.
Ross says, okay, come on, all right, I gotta go, so good luck at the party, okay? Rachel asks Ross if he would stay and help her get dressed. Ross checks his watch again because he has to go to that TV thingy, but says, sure, okay. Rachel says, great, okay, just turn around. While Ross protests, Rachel explains she doesn't want him to see her naked. And Ross reminds her that he's seen her naked 1,000,000 times. He ate hot fudge off her naked. Remember, he sucked that mini marshmallow out of her belly button? Adam, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. My mouth is really dry. It's just all of a sudden it got really dry.
Rachel explains it's weird. They're not together anymore. Then why ask him to help you get dressed? Again, cell phones would have been very useful at this point. Monica, before you go to Pete's, come help me get dressed.
Oh my.
Anyhow, Ross informs Rach that he can see her naked anytime he wants. All he has to do is close his eyes. See? Closes his eyes and goes, woohoo!
Oh.
Rachel scolds him. Ross, stop that. Okay, I'm sorry. It will never happen. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait. Now there are 100 of you, and I'm the king.
Oh.
Rachel whines, Ross. Ross tells her to grow up. It's no big deal. Fine. She starts to take off her robe and...
Yowza!
Is that you, or are you doing Ross's next line?
Ross's line?
Rach says, forget it. See what you did? I'm going to do it by myself now, okay?
Remember striptease and We're the Millers?
Yeah.
I think we should all take a moment. You guys out there listening too, let's all take a moment to remember Aniston nude or scantily clad scenes from movies. Okay, let's move on.
Oh my God. Rach tries to go to the bed to get her clothes, but shouts, ow, ow, ow. Ross says, easy. You have to go to the hospital, okay? Rachel finally agrees and says she does. Ross goes, okay, I'm going to get your coat and then I'll put you in a cab. Rachel goes, wait. You're not going to come with me? Ross, in his selfless good deed voice, says, of course I am. I just have to make a phone call.
Wah, wah.
She thanks him and he goes to make the call, and then she bends to get a tissue. Oh, God! Ross comes rushing back in. What's wrong? Rachel apologizes and says, I'm sorry, I just can't go to the hospital looking like this. That is going to take a washcloth and some heavy-duty makeup remover.
Or a shower.
That's true.
You could take a shower.
That's Adam's answer for everything. Are you cold? Take a shower. Are you tired? Take a shower. You got something stuck on your face? Take a shower.
All right, back at Central Perk, it's Monica and Lassie. Monica is still trying to guess what Phoebe cannot tell her. Travel? No, dumb guess. Clogs? Okay, why would it even involve clogs? Or claws, for that matter. These are horrible guesses. Monica does a summary. Like when you're playing 20 questions. It's not R&R, it's not Bing, it's not Joey, and it does not have poisonous saliva. So, again, we got a lot of girl kid stories this episode. So one of the first times we played 20 questions in the car going somewhere.
Yes.
The girl kid had just learned about Komodo dragons having poisonous saliva.
Right.
Apparently that is in some dispute now. I read an article. But I don't want to get into that. That's not the point of the story. Anyway, to this day, if we play 20 questions, at some point the girl kid will inevitably ask, does it have poisonous saliva? Every single time. She doesn't build to it. It just comes like question 16. Does it have poisonous saliva?
Because you must be thinking of a Komodo dragon.
It's a mineral, so no. Monica finally asks if it has something to do with Pete. And Phoebe nods confirmation while saying no excitedly. What about Pete? I don't know. And she's frantically pointing at Monica. Why do people think this is a promise loophole?
Right, if somebody guesses what you're supposed to keep
if you're
secret.
still telling the person, the broken promise is broken.
Right.
But Monica states that she feels like she's talking to Lassie. Except if she was talking to Lassie, she'd know where she was supposed to go by now. But Phoebe is excited. She's so close. She finally got that it was Pete. And Monica asks if something to do with Pete's company, his claws, the Mandalorian and Grogu. Finally, Phoebe cracks. You're never going to get it.
Just go. Ooh, I almost fell.
Cut to Joey and Chandler's, and it's Chandler there by himself. The Chan man is watching Baywatch with the chick. The chick loves it and is chirping accordingly. Chandler replies, I know. He points out Yasmin Bleeth, who is a completely different kind of chick. And he loves them both, but in very different ways.
I'm glad he pointed that out.
Then Tribbiani comes in with a hey, then he spots the chick, and he questions why Chandler didn't take it back to the store. Chandler explains the store wouldn't take her back. And then he went to the shelter, and you know what he found out?
What?
And then he looks at the chick, and he waves Joey over for privacy.
Oh.
Then he finishes, if they don't find her home, they will kill her. He won't let that happen to little Yasmin. Joey agrees. Good. he was having second thoughts anyway.
Aww.
And Chandler explains that it's not just chicks either. It's all kinds of animals. And Joey looks shocked. That's horrible. You did the right thing, man. And Chandler thanks him. He's glad Joey sees it that way. And that's when the quacking starts. And a duck emerges from the bathroom and flaps its wings. They both stand there and watch it. And after a beat, Joey turns to Chandler and says, "Oh, funny story."
So we're at Pete's restaurant in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Monica and Pete. Monica is very excited. "I don't believe this. Wow, look at this refrigerator. It's gigantic. I mean, I could live in this thing. I'd be cold, but I'm always cold. Oh my God, look at these spider burners. I love spider burners."
No, spider burners.
So Pete asks if she likes it, and Monica says, "Oh, it's so perfect. Thank you so much." She runs over and hugs him. Pete tells her, "Oh, you're welcome," while taking a deep breath of her hair.
Mm-hmm.
"Did you just smell my hair?"
Did you just sniff me?
Pete says, "Nuh-uh, oh, no way." Monica goes, "Oh, God, you still have feelings for me, don't you?" He assures her, "No, he's just excited about the restaurant."
Oh.
Monica is not falling for it. And Pete says, "Okay, I love you. Is that so bad?" So cute. She informs him, "No, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's really, really nice." He explains that he's the only one that stands to get hurt, and he's okay with that. Mon informs him, "You may be okay with getting hurt, but I'm not okay with being the one that hurts you. That's why I can't take this job."
And, by the way, it looks like the same kitchen where that creep got excited about her doing tomatoes, Julianne.
So, funnily enough, it is. But I didn't add it to the trivia, thinking you might notice that. Because you notice things.
Aw. Cute.
So Pete is shocked. "What?" "Well, we'll probably shouldn't see each other anymore. I'm sorry." Pete is sad, but says, "If that's what you really want, okay." And Monica goes to say goodbye to kiss him on the cheek, and Pete goes in for a mouth kiss and says, "I'm sorry things didn't work out." Monica, taken aback, says, "All right, shut up for a second. Let me just see something." She kisses him back on the lips and goes, "Oh, wow."
Yowza.
Then they hug and kiss very passionately and most likely christen that kitchen.
Ooh. Dirty girl.
It's supposed to go, "Oh, my."
Oh, my.
I am a little upset that Pete went in for a kiss instead of just kissing her, letting her kiss him on the cheek. Like, she said no how many times,
right.
But I'll let it go because he's a nice guy who ends up being cray-cray later.
Right. He's a nice guy, but he's not the ultimate fighting champion.
Not yet, anyway.
Not ever. All right, so now we're in the hallway between apartments 19 and 20. Rachel, Ross, and Chandler. Ross is leading Rachel back from the hospital. Her on one arm, a prescription in the other hand. And she is asking if he will be honest. And he assures her you cannot look fat in an x-ray.
Oh, my God.
She says okay. Then Chandler comes out of the apartment carrying the duck, saying, "Now you stay here and you think about what you did." And he sets the duck down. And Ross says,
"That's a duck."
"That's a bad duck," Chandler shouts. Then the duck flaps its wings, and Chandler asks Ross how the thing went. And Ross tries to be non-committal while not divulging to Rachel that he was just really super sweet to her.
Aww.
And she picks up on the awkwardness and asks, What thing?" And Ross shakes it off. "It's just a thing at the museum. Come on." And he drags her away from Chandler before Mr. Spill the Beans can spill any more beans. Chandler points at the duck. "When you come back in, I hope you can remember that chick is not a toy." And now we go into Monica and Rachel's apartment. And Ross is leading Rachel, and she's asking about the thing. And Ross explains he was supposed to be on TV for the Discovery Channel. He knew that if he told her, she would have made him go, and she needed someone here with her. But Rachel cannot believe him. That was the sweetest thing. And she starts looking at him in that way. You know what way. And then they're both looking at each other in that way. And Ross breaks the silence by telling her she needs to sleep. And she apologizes for ruining his thing. And he says it's fine as long as she's okay. And he says he'll see her tomorrow and leaves. With a sad look goodbye, he shuts the door. And Rach says, "See ya." Now out in the hallway, Ross looks at the duck and then he sits on that step where they sometimes sit. And Chandler comes out and sees Ross there and asks, "What did you do?" He fell in love, Chandler. That's what he did.
Aww.
He fell in love.
Now we're at the tag. Joey and Chandler's apartment in the bathroom. Joey, Chandler, the chick, and the duck.
Aw.
Chandler is playing with the duck in the bathtub. Joey comes in and asks, "What you doing?" Chandler says, "Having a swim." Joey says, "What about the chick?" Chandler goes, "Chicks don't swim." Joey goes, "Are you sure?" I don't know. Should we try it?" "Sure." Chandler picks up the chick and drops it in the water.
I like how the audience goes, "Oh," like they don't like this.
See, I told you they don't swim. He goes to take it out, and Joey stops him and says, "Wait, give him a minute." Chandler goes, "No!" Takes him out. "Oh, it's okay, baby, baby, baby." Joey picks up and turns on the hairdryer. That's it. That's the end of the episode.
That's
Cut
it.
and print. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back. Does it have to do with the Geller Cup?
Nope.
Does it have to do with Leslie stealing Smelly Cat?
No.
Does it involve you getting invited to Duncan's wedding?
No.
Does it involve travel?
No.
Does it involve clogs?
Wait. Clogs or claws?
Clogs.
No.
Claws?
No.
Okay, so it doesn't involve Ross or Rachel, Chandler or Joey. What about Pete?
No.
What is it? What about Pete?
I don't know.
Okay, I feel like I'm talking to Lassie, all right? Phoebe, would you just tell me?
I can't.
Okay, I gotta go.
But you're so close. No.
Okay, does it involve something to do with Pete's computer company?
Oh, just fucking go. You'll never get it. All right, you back for the wrap-up?
We're back.
You're back.
What did we learn from this episode?
Joe, what did you learn?
I learned 3 things, Adam.
Okay.
Ross is selfless and would do pretty much anything for Rachel. Cue Emily.
Oh.
And that roller skates is 2 words, but playpen is 1 word.
Oh. Well, I learned that Monica is as good at guessing things as she is at giving massages.
Oh.
And Ross has some bad clothes. Bad. Very bad. And one of the producers, was obsessed with strange pets.
Yeah, it must have been a thing in the 90s to have weird pets. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, final thoughts of this episode, Adam.
Can we get a chicken and a duck, pretty please? I'll feed them. I'll take care of them and everything.
Can we talk about this later?
Oh, man, that means no.
And I want Chandler's job. He takes a lot of time off, and then he keeps getting promoted.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
It's not.
Tell me what the sweater vest tracker is.
Well, the prior count was 14, and today's episode total was 0, as the girly vest does not count. So we're still at 14, which is pretty respectable considering how we started the season.
Yes, it is. And then our Magnadoodle tracker, we told you where to find it so where you could see it. It's some cartoon face.
Right, it's like a bald guy with curly wisps on the sides and big eyes and a clown nose. We'll post it. It looks like they might be drawing a Muppet. I don't know. I wonder if it was somebody's caricature of James Burrows.
Oh, that's funny. What's the rating for this episode?
Oh, it's one of the higher rated episodes of the season with 8.6 out of 10 stars with 5,600 ratings.
Cool. All right, so we have a review for this episode.
Okay.
From Joe Papone, I think.
Right, and this is off IMDb.
July 11th, 2021. They named it, I would probably rated this an 8 20 years ago.
20 years ago, an 8.
But today, I'm writing a 6. Okay, maybe a 7, they said.
Oh.
But I'll reserve the 8 for a little better quality episode, sorry.
Whoa.
I dislike Rachel. The relationship with Ross depends on how she feels.
Yeah.
What she wants. And she'll turn on a dime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's her character.
The whole, wait, Ross actually cares for me? Yes! All in exclamation points. How many times? How many examples do you need before you get it through your thick skull? Ooh, they are annoyed.
They are annoyed.
Now
Maybe if he'd stop sleeping with other people.
That would be a start. Now, I do have fond memories of Ross doing Rachel's makeup, so I did find that part funny.
Mm-hmm.
Pete and Monica's story is fine. I wish they did more/better with Pete. I agree.
Yeah.
Don't care for how that ends up, but he was only going to be a guest for so many episodes. Shrug.
Right. And that's usual for them.
Exactly.
They come in sweet, leave crazy. Almost everybody.
I never really thought about that.
Yeah. You didn't notice that?
No. And they wrote, I never really thought about it, but for some reason it never struck me as odd. But a chick and a duck? That is very sitcom-y. And
Yeah.
I know they did the monkey early on, and the chick and the duck are very subtle for most part through the series. But how much debate was there about it, guys? I mean, seriously, talking about having two birds in a New York City apartment, there would be shit everywhere.
Right. Everywhere.
How far from reality do we want to go with this? Because this is another step further away from reality. So overall, fine episode, not perfect, nothing to get excited about. A single, they got on base. Using a baseball term, a reference, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, they got on base. They hit a single.
Okay.
And then for Michelle R. on our socials, I asked the question, Marcel or the chick and the duck?
Oh, who we like better, monkeys or fowl?
So Michelle R. said Marcel was cute, but he would gotten annoying after a while. So I'm glad he had to go away.
Yeah.
The chick and the duck, I thought, made a better storyline with Joey and Chandler arguing like new parents. They weren't the entire focus of any episodes, besides being the title of this one, but made for some funny scenes in future episodes. I always love when they make Joey and Chandler act like a married couple.
Right.
Agreed.
That's fun.
It is fun.
I love that. And I agree. I like the chick and the duck as they're better background animals.
Yes,
that
yeah.
if you have somebody that needs to want to leave the apartment for some
Right.
reason, like Joshua, I don't like farm animals. They're there if you need them, but they're in the background.
They're in the background. They're not the storyline. So,
Right.
yeah. Well, thanks everybody for the reviews.
Yep.
That was fun.
That was fun.
So what's next week's episode?
The one with the screamer. The synopsis is Ross witnesses Ben Stiller screaming at people. Joey is upset when Kate is offered a job in Los Angeles, and our easily duped Phoebe refuses to hang up the phone when she is placed on hold.
And that's why I love chats now. When you can just put a chat up in one of your windows when you're
Right.
and ask questions, and you don't have to be on hold on the phone.
Right.
Are you ready for some maladjusted content?
Sure.
So we said already that your dad was in town this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't live in the same state as us.
No.
Comes up maybe 2 or 3 times a year.
Right.
And every family member gets a day
Yeah.
to spend with him.
He visits my grandmother.
Yep.
He visits, his
His
sister, my sister, me, and
Yeah.
then he turns tail and goes home.
Yeah. So, we didn't know what to do with him while I was here. So we went to the Illusion Museum,
Yes.
which was really fun. I'll post one of our pictures in the social medias. It was really fun.
Yeah.
It was lots of illusion, like
Optical
optical
illusions.
Yeah.
And you can take photos with a lot of them.
Yes, so they
that-
tell you where to stand and how to pose and stuff like
Right.
that. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And so we killed a lot of time with that.
Yeah.
And then we went to your nephew's talent show.
Right. It wasn't it was like Man of the Year contest.
Yeah,
or
so they have
something.
like a kind of like a Mr. Universe Man of the Year
Yeah.
contest at his high school. He's a senior.
And there were skits and singing and
Yeah.
dances
and lots of senior boys, and half of them were like, I don't even want to fucking be here, and the other half thought that they were God's gift to everybody.
Yeah.
So it was a very entertaining time.
Yeah.
But the girl kid enjoyed it.
The girl can enjoy. She's like, that boy doesn't have a shirt on.
They had a swimsuit competition.
Yeah.
It was so funny. Yeah.
She was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
She did say it was the best show I've seen in a long time. Like, we go to a lot of those types of
Yeah.
shows.
This is the best senior talent show I've seen this year.
So we watched a couple things.
Yeah.
We watched Godzilla, Kong New Empire versus Kong New Empire.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little.
All right. It's a little strange. After they discovered the Middle Earth, it got really out there.
Well, yeah, the Hollow Earth, Middle Earth.
Oh, sorry.
It's something else.
I know my lore. I'm sorry. Middle Earth or Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth. Yeah, the Hollow Earth thing would bother me because it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's already a Godzilla King Kong movie. Yeah, you just have to let things.
Fantastical and fun.
Right.
And then we watched the movie 21 Bridges.
Right, with Chadwick Boseman.
Boseman. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, it was all right. I had never seen it, and
Yeah.
it was on Netflix or
And
something.
they only mentioned Bridges once. It was really weird. Like,
Yeah.
why is it called 21 Bridges?
I mean, I guess that's how many bridges are into Manhattan.
Yeah.
They were closing it off, but
It
it
was
wasn't
good.
really about the bridges.
Nope. It was okay. It was good.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
decent.
Sienna Miller was in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we watched Girls Point Blank again.
Yes.
So Adam goes, I got you a surprise. And it was Grosse Point Blank.
Yeah.
And I love that movie. And then I watched A Real Pain with Kieran Culkin and Jesse Eisenberg.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse Eisenberg wrote and directed the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it alone, and then I got the eye roll from you.
I don't have anything to say about it. You watched it without me.
Well, you told him, never mind. Misfits, it was a long, drawn-out conversation. I might have been slightly toasted. I got the impression he told me to watch it by myself, so I watched it by myself. It's very good. Kieran Culkin is amazing in it. I highly recommend it, and I think it's on Netflix. Or
It's on Hulu.
Hulu, that's right. So, it was really good.
I wouldn't know.
Oh my God. I'm going to strap you down and make you watch it.
Ooh.
All right. Are you ready to get out of here?
I am ready to get out of here.
We're so glad you stumbled across our podcast. If you're enjoying it, please share it with other friends, fans.
Or rate it and or leave a review.
If you want to contribute your thoughts or reactions to the podcast, pick your favorite episode and send us your musings, and we'll share them on that episode. You can also write just to say hey.
Yeah, we'd like to hear from more of you misfits out there. But if you don't contribute, next season, Girl Kid.
Oh.
Giving her impression at the end of every episode. It's going to be dangerous. It's going to get weird. You don't want it. You're
Poor
going to think
Adam.
you want it.
Yeah.
But you don't want it.
You've only had a small sampling of the Girl Kid. All right. Email us at themaladjustedmisfits@gmail.com. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. You can follow the links in the show notes. The pages are called The One Where We Talk About Friends.
And we are hosted on Buzzsprout. If you want to help us with our financial burdens, go to that page and click donate.
That's right, because it's only $3 minimum donation.
Joe, you ready for a cup of coffee?
Always. Yowza!